Previously on X-Men.
To reiterate for those just returning to us, regardless of your stance on recent...
I don't know if we're even over it yet for this to... for me to be ready for this next episode. Because that was insane. Ooh.
Name's Gambit. Remember it.
Remember it. That was insane.
I can't feel you.
Just for it to end like that too, that was insane. This one I'm very confused on. So is he infected with something now?
This death.
It still hits hard. We were talking about this in the last video, at least in the comments. No Gambit though. No Magneto, no Gambit. Hey, Nightcrawler's in. Okay, that's cool. Who was that? All right, Forge. Yo. Oh, that's new. Okay. Well, I can't remember her name. I'll look it up. You guys can tell me in the comments too, but I'll look it up. There's like a lot of extra scenes in that one. Lifedeath, Part 2. Wait, are we going back in the past? Yo! Yeah, we have to be. This is...
Your fool. Surrender.
Oh, whoa.
Surrender? No, just perish.
Okay. Yo!
Pigeon shall not thwart the will of the Supreme Intelligence.
Okay.
Victory for the Imperial Guard.
Hey, alright, is this real time? Like this is present, or this is something happening in the past? I think this is present. Yo! Oh, that was cool.
Decree, do not!
Be honored to fall at my feet, Ronan. For you shall be memorialized
Ronan.
as the corpse upon which I pose.
So that is Ronan, okay.
True Kree bows to no one.
I was gonna say, I don't know his comic origins as far as how he looked.
Thank you, Gladiator. Ronan, dear. Tell me where the Supreme Intelligence has fled,
What?
or your forces shall suffer. Save them, Ronan.
Jeez.
A million pardons, Your Highness.
You dare interrupt my glorious moment?
Oh, it's your sister, the Empress.
Oh, joy. Why didn't you say so? My dear
Jeez.
sister is always of utmost priority.
Greetings, Shiar. 1 year ago, we offered the skills of our mighty healers to a Terran man on the verge of death.
Okay.
No ordinary Terran. This man helped spare the entire universe from the madness of my brother Deken.
Xavier? That wasn't Xavier, was it?
Greatest feat yet. This man has unlocked the secrets to my heart. So I, Empress Lilandra, with joyous news in times of war,
Look at that face.
for your Empress is to be married, and our empire shall welcome a new emperor.
Huh?
Professor Charles Xavier.
And he's walking. I'm sure with help, right? What? What is happening?
Might and glory of the Imperium.
When is this happening? I thought this was Lifedeath Part 2. Why are we with Storm and Forge right now?
My subjects trust me when I say you are no mere Terran, Charles.
On Earth, newlyweds whisk off to some faraway island to celebrate their love.
And how far would my hopeless romantic see us go? Dare I assume a sandy beach on Earth itself?
Perhaps an
Maybe.
Empress could even spend a portion of her time ruling the galaxy from my little corner of it?
My handsome Emperor has much to learn about masking his manipulations. You wish to return to your children, don't you?
Merely visit. See their faces.
Okay, I need help. Is this happening right now? Is he not actually dead? He's dead, right?
1 year ago, we offered the skills of our mighty healers to a Terran man on the verge of death.
You should message them. Use a hologlobe. Invite them to the wedding. Unless you fear they'll think you've abandoned them.
So all their hair is like that.
You've earned a life of your own, Charles, and I need you. Once we crush the Kree, an educator such as you can teach them our ways.
Okay.
Do as you did on Earth. Play the role of the peacemaker.
Wasn't aware my X-Men and I were playing make-believe. Much like my legs in this armor's exoskeleton.
Right.
All ruling is make-believe. Never pretend with me.
Will you at least consider Earth?
I will. But I remind you, Charles, the virtue of a teacher lies in showing their students how to walk on their own.
True. But only if he is sure there are no more lessons he can teach them.
I need help. When is this happening? Now we're with Storm and Forge, but is that in the past or is that happening now?
Lost drink.
Why bother? He's a liar, traitor.
What?
Cost you everything.
He was trying to help me.
A tawdry romance of guilt and shame.
Okay, so he's infected with something.
Your bite is a sort of demonic infection.
Is this actually happening or is this in her head?
Reaches his heart.
But I can fix you. Forge made his bed. Let him die in it.
All lives deserve saving. Even his.
This has to be happening in her head, right? A lot of you said, like, we never saw her get out of the machine. So this is most likely happening in her head.
Let him die. Look the other way. Watch. Get used to it. You're not an X-Man anymore. Where did that get you? Kissing the hand that beats you?
Jeez. Yeah, alright, here we go.
I do not fear death. I know. That's why you rush to play dead. You fear living. As you said to Jean, I have wondered what it would be like to be human. It is a tempting daydream. I was
She did say that.
so tired. Is that why you fear your power? Sought refuge with this monotone family? Enough! Let me out! Let me out! Look at your family. Who you follow. I was wrong. Forge didn't rob your gifts.
Gambit.
You had already renounced them.
Lord of Chaos.
Wait, he knows magic?
River of lies. I tear your thread and break your loom. Depart to the desert, demon.
What?
Depart and be gone.
What is going on? That's crazy. So he knows magic. The dark arts, huh?
Mom practiced desert magic. Some of it sunk in, despite my best efforts.
Careful. Your shoulder.
Gross.
I'll give it to me straight. You need a better bedside face, Doc.
Despite his magical, perhaps your mother's book holds an answer.
She wrote about a cacti, the midnight chala. Grows in nearby caves.
Okay.
Doesn't need sunlight. Its aloe is powerful magic.
Did I miss something? Because it seems like things are happening and I'm 100% lost. Has he done that in the past? Done magic?
I don't want to be alone.
Then we ride together, my love.
Oh, she done switched up. Okay. Now he's her love.
Lilandra Niramani.
So this is happening at the same time.
Royal consort.
He's not dead.
Your man speaks as if I am your pet. Not an entirely displeasing thought.
Hush now, beloved. You may bark later.
Okay.
Your Majesty, I have known you since you were but a hatchling and wish only for your happiness.
It's funny to see their hair.
We have been trapped in so much change. Some yearn for the stable comfort of what is familiar, for sameness.
Araki sugars his words, my sister.
Yeah, she's like, here's what he really means.
Your consort was born on the wrong side of the stars.
Uh-oh.
He is Terran,
Gentle sister, heed my throne.
A throne that is bound to more than the whims of your heart. A union with the Terran would bind the Shi'ar into alliance with his inferior homeworld.
I respect you speaking the quiet part out loud, Deathbird. So let's speak plainly. Your Empress and I decide alliances, as well as which world we call home.
Xavier would see his Milky Way ghetto become our new throne world.
Milky Way ghetto.
Sake of the Empire.
Yo.
I must invoke the right of Mdasha.
That was harsh.
Terran.
She gonna try to take over?
A non-Shi'ar pass a test of loyalty in order to wed a royal.
Gotcha.
I finished that volume my second day here, Deathbird.
Not any mere test, Terran. A challenge of my own choosing.
Then choose.
To ensure we are protected from your Terran ties, you must renounce Earth and erase all memory of your life there.
Charles is a formidable psychic. His mind will not be easily scrubbed.
Luckily, we Shi'ar bow to a ruler of equal psychic power. Charles Xavier must purge all memories of Earth, and you, dear sister, must be the one to do it.
I was about to say, Earth and you? Like, wait a minute. It's kind of messed up.
Shara and Kithri. Our highest gods.
Once enemies, then forced to marry to bring harmony to the universe. Here I thought the Shi'ar looked down on art as a sign of insanity and deviance. Much like your myth, what is united if one half must be erased for the sake of the whole?
Idealism is also a sign of insanity.
You know, I have a very old and very dear friend on Earth who would agree with you.
Wise for a Terran.
Forgive me. I do so love to think.
Do you love me, Charles?
Not to forget my stuff. Come on.
Even you know Deathbird's challenge goes too far.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
You saved my life. Gave me a home, a new future.
I really thought he was dead. Wasn't he literally on a deathbed? Like, they saw him die? Okay. The back and forth is a little weird. But I'm sure it's going to all come together in the end.
Union forces stored weapons here during the Civil War. It was actually built during the Plains War decades earlier by colonists.
Those wars exterminated your people. Why let them build such a thing into the very foundations of your land?
As I said,
Wait, does he have a shoe on the robot foot?
I heard the adversary telling you to let me die. I'm so sorry, Aurora, for deceiving you.
The adversary. I don't know much about that scenario or that character.
A big evil owl that feeds on anger and self-loathing. Call me chum in the water.
Then I am chum too. Before I lost my gifts, I told a friend, my sister, that I often wondered about being human. No matter how many I saved, my mutant gifts inspired twice as much hate in humanity. In a way, your machine failing is a blessing. I am better this way.
So this actually really did happen. All this. This was so weird.
The cactus grows in darkness. Where?
That's why I came. I know how you feel about tight spaces.
Uh-oh. Yeah. Her eyes. She's like, oh, shoot.
Do you stand in our circle to complete the rite of Mdasha?
I do.
Oh, okay. So he is going
And do
for
you
it.
renounce all memories of Earth, of your life there?
I do.
And of your X-Men?
No.
Xavier, you renounce your X-Men.
He's like, hold on. Dang, give him a chance. He might not.
He insults all Shi'ar. This was exactly my fear.
What you ask of him is no small burden.
He seeks to ally us with Earth.
My God, you are dramatic.
How can we entrust our mighty empire, which has endured for eons, to a ruler descended of simians?
Simians. He called them monkeys.
For your freak fluids. Indeed, this Xavier is not even a pure Terran. a lower caste. A mutant. My sister, like my brother Deken, has gone mad.
She's trying to take over.
Gladiator, arrest this treacherous vulture, and any who dare to stand with her.
Yo. Oh. Yo.
My Sarah!
Dude. Dude's like another version of Superman in the Marvel Universe. Literally Superman. Okay. I'm forgetting all the powers he has. Ah! Yo.
I have forgotten my greatest gift.
Ooh.
Hear me. Class is now in session.
Yo. Oh, literal class.
What is this? What have you done?
At least I forgot I've got some
Please
crazy
raise your
powers.
hand if you have a question. To answer, I have used my vast psychic abilities to draw us into the astral plane.
Jeez.
Now pay attention. It is time for today's lesson.
What? He said, "Oh shoot, that's right. I forgot. I'm a super powerful telepath. Let me use my power real quick." Ooh, it's getting tighter and tighter. No. It's back?
You had to be the bigger woman.
Thought he,
To save him. Be
thought he got rid of
above
it. Be above it. It reminds me, it's a Tame Impala song.
Ooh, yummy. Fear poached in self-loathing.
Oh no.
The high road storm. Last stop. You pancaked
Too
by the
creepy.
pressure of existing. How unfair.
Oh god, it's getting, is it closing in? No.
And I will save you and let you live
Nope.
your tempting daydream.
Nope. I'd be done.
No, you demon.
That's right. Oh,
Not a daydream.
I'd be done. I'm not claustrophobic necessarily, but tight spaces also just don't. I'd figure it out, but
Neutralizer was not the only weapon tamping down my gifts. There was
Yo.
that lie, and I believed it.
her power.
Believe the lie. Deny your power. Play dead, or humanity will thunder down upon you and your kind.
You
Yo.
all are an echo of who I am.
Uh-oh. That head spin is just so creepy.
Thunder,
Let's go.
for I am lightning.
Let's go. Jeez. See it from space. Hey. Oh, she has a... Okay. Anytime like the suits just manifest themselves. Did I say that right? Manifest themselves? It's always kind of funny to me. That's dope. Wait, what about Forge? She forget about my mans? The suit's dope though. I'm gonna give it that. The suit is dope. So
I feel grateful.
oh, okay.
What are demons but reflections of our fears and shame? Things we bury within us, hide from loved ones, even as they poison our hearts. Until we finally heal our adversary.
Works immediately.
There, it's starting to heal.
Okay. It's healed.
So what now?
Clearly.
You've been given a second chance. Should we whisk away to some tropical island?
Not an entirely unpleasant idea.
Nations refusing to allow mutants displaced by the brutal attack on
Genosha.
Genosha to return to their home countries. This, as rumors swirl, that Genosha is the opening salvo in the long-feared evolutionary war between humans and mutants. With the late Professor Charles...
That was crazy, though.
Let's talk about power. Real power.
All right.
Who can tell me from where the Shi'ar Imperium draws its might?
From the crushed skulls that house inferior minds, such as yours.
Demerits, raise your hand. The power of your empire is in truth a harvest of stolen worlds. Younger cultures that, had they not been tilled to death, would now be empires rivaling your own.
Oh, wow.
Which brings us to this conclusion. The Shi'ar Empire is a snake oil racket.
Jeez. What's going on? What? Gambit! Oh, he feels it, like what's happening. Oh. Oh.
Drinking wine, making love. Oh, my children of the atom, destroyed.
What about Magneto? Oh. He didn't feel Magneto?
Beloved, what in the stars?
I must return to Earth immediately.
Okay, now that's pretty much answered my question. This is all happening at the same time.
While I cowered in the cosmos, the unthinkable has happened.
Charles, if you leave, you will prove my sister right about your kind.
Hey.
If that should end our star-crossed affair, so be it. I will not abandon my kind. It is time I return to my X-Men.
That's crazy. That is crazy. Oh, shoot. The hell?
I did what you asked. I gave you my DNA to access Master Mold.
Wait. What?
For what happened in Genosha. I beg you.
Don't take all the blame, Oliver, and don't fret the future. Why Genosha was merely the beginning of a prologue, now past. You have nothing
Mr.
to
Sinister,
fear,
yo.
so long as you place your faith in Sinister.
Jeez. Yeah, okay. He's doing big things. That's crazy. All right, so a lot of you are probably saying, why are you watching this if you don't know what's going on? It's been years. It's been years since I watched this. I thought he was on his deathbed. I don't remember Lilandra like getting him or doing anything with him to grab him, and I don't remember that. What I will say though is it's awesome to see that Ross Marquand is voicing Professor X. He's from The Walking Dead. He did the voice for Red Skull in Infinity War. He does a lot of different voices. He's able to do a lot of different voices. So it's really cool to see that he voices Professor X in this season. So pretty dope. But there was a lot going on in this one where I was like, I barely know kind of what's going on here. The back and forth was a little odd for this episode, considering it was Life Death Part 2. So it was more of the Storm Forge stuff, which I thought, to be honest, I thought the adversary situation was like all in her head. That's what I was thinking, but it really actually did happen. So it's like, hey, there we go. But she had to overcome some demons in order to get back to who she is. Cool, but still a little weird. And especially with the stuff happening with Professor X and Lilandra. Kind of weird, kind of a weird setup, combining those two. Again, Life Death Part 1 was also kind of like with the weird side episode with the whole Motendo thing. But again, it still worked. Overall, still worked. The reveals in this, though, were still pretty cool. Seeing how Professor X is still alive, he's not dead, how he came to the realization of what's happening on Genosha, or what happened on Genosha. That's pretty cool as well. So now to know that he's not dead, he's coming back, and there's going to be a reunion of sorts, even though we've lost some people. I still want to see what happens when he realizes that Magneto's dead as well. If he really did die, we'll figure that out. We didn't see a body, technically, so Star Wars logic, he may be alive. Who knows? Seeing how he didn't feel him in this scenario, or didn't see that he was dead, that leads me to see that Gambit is gone. We saw that, but Magneto may still be alive. And then seeing how Mr. Sinister is part of what's behind the whole Genosha attack, that was insane. So there's a lot still going on here. We got some more episodes to go. So, so fun stuff. Looking very much forward to what's next. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Remind me of some things that I'm missing or forgetting in the comments. As always, you guys have been doing that and I appreciate it. Thank you so much for just kind of helping me stay on track. But as always, if you like what you saw here, like the video. It's really easy. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.